we were talking about, you coming back and you're running this place and maybe one day own it,
Yeah.
and so I just want to like ask you, like, is that your plan? Is that your full on goal to kind of take over this place? Do you still have college in mind, or kind of what you're thinking?
I'll be honest, and I might get a lot of hate for this, but this is my personal choice. I can't like I won't say that it's right or wrong for any other person, but for me, I'm absolutely open to college, but I'm looking for other opportunities that are less financially stressful
Oh
and
yeah.
that are more immediate, not having
Oh
to go
yeah.
through like these years of college and then figure stuff out.
Mm,
So I'm playing around, but so far this is the plan. I'm learning the trade, so in a way I'm kind of going to school, but it's also a job, so I'm getting paid for it, and I'm learning it
mm,
as a very real future thing. And honestly, that's the plan so far. I don't know if it'll change. My mentor has been very open. He's like, if you ever change your mind, just let me know. But
right.
he's really hoping, and I am too. But
Right,
I
but it's like even if you do take it over, it's like that's not the end.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm
oh
saying? Like
yeah,
this podcast thing, like I told you, and I'm not gonna go off about it, but it's like I know this feels really good, and I love what we're doing here,
yeah,
especially tonight talking about these kind of things, and I think these conversations can really help me personally and hopefully others. But on top of that, it's like I do have my own business,
yeah,
my own film business, and so when you say like, yeah, I can run this place over, then do it. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? And like it can always be a main thing until you find something, and you know what I'm saying? Like because like if I
absolutely.
was in your position, I'd be like, okay, I'm running this business or whatever, and okay, finally I get like ownership of it, and I'm running it for a couple years, but oh, like I found out, like personally, I want to make movies or something now, and you're just like, I'm gonna do that,
Yeah,
and this is how I'm gonna get funding from this place. Or if you start getting too
definitely.
busy with something else, then you hire managers to run the business, you know what I'm saying, and teach them to
Yeah,
trade and go through the process. But that way, you always have steady income coming from your main business. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Yeah, because that's what I keep telling myself. It's like, what if you stop doing this? I mean, what then? So I'm
Mm.
definitely not going to do that.
Right.
Maybe there does come a point where I'm like, hey, I have this other thing going on. But you're right. Like, it's an opportunity, and I can't turn that down, especially when, honestly, like I'm very much, I have the mentality of an entrepreneur. So to me, I'm like, I don't want to work for someone for the rest of my life. And so that's hard for me right now, but obviously I'm not in a position to not to have any other option. And so once I get to the point where I'm running it, I think it'll be something I'm a lot more invested in, and then I can do other things on the side. That's the thing, is I'm not going to be satisfied just doing one thing in my
Exactly.
life.
No,
Like,
I'm 100%
yeah,
there, bro.
I know.
100%. Like it's weird how one thing can fulfill you,
Yeah,
and like something else does, like in a completely different way. Like I love the business. I love shooting videos. I love working for clients and weddings. Like all that stuff is like fantastic to me, and I love what I do.
yeah,
And hopefully financially, it can be like my main financial income. You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? And grow that business, but at the same time, creatively. And I think, personally, I have this kind of thing that's always been bad that I need to work on, but I like instant gratification.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
don't we
And
all?
building, a short film, especially the one you saw, like that short film took, a month of just writing and then hiring actors, hiring grips, hiring people with can't, like someone that can, because I was in it for a couple of scenes or whatever, but I was shooting a lot of it. It was just like high production. It took a total of like 3 months to
Dang.
like get that thing out. And I edited it too, directed it. Like it was so much work, and I loved it because like at the end, has so much gratification. Like to
Yeah,
me, like it's so awesome. But I need something to fill those 4 months. I can't
right.
make, maybe I'll get better at it when I have a bigger crew, better crew, and people are getting paid better. I can shoot, short films in a month or something like that. But of course, you shouldn't, rush something. But at the same time, like I'm saying, is, that is definitely going to be like my main thing. Like that's going to be my goal. I'm going to chase that. But something like this that I finally come to realize was I've always loved YouTube
Hmm.
and the idea of YouTube. And me and you were shooting dance videos. You were in some of my
Yeah,
dance films that I was making for YouTube. Same thing. It was like it took months to make these dance films, to choreograph, shoot, edit. Had to come up with the money to pay the big guy to come out and film. And he's
yeah,
the Travis Williams. He'll be here. He's going to be a guest here soon. But it's like it costs a lot of money, and I needed something that I can do now and today and build something that I feel like I can fill some time, because like
definitely.
you make your own time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah,
the people are like, I'm always too busy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a full-time student. I'm trying this podcasting out. I'm loving this podcasting. I've been planning this for months. So I'm going to keep doing this thing, but I'm also a full-time student, have a fiance, and running a business and working part-time, bro.
Look at this guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate to go off, but it's like this. I'm never comparing myself to other people, but I just hate when people say they don't have enough time. You make
Yeah.
your own time, bro.
Absolutely.
I know you have a job. I know people have to do certain things, but it's like that NF song. Like, if you have a job you hate, what do you do it for?
That's true.
What do you do it for? Like, I sold the RVs. Were you here for that part?
I think I totally missed that.
I'm pretty sure I emailed you, but I worked
Yeah, I think
as a
you did.
salesman, and selling RVs,
Uh-huh.
and did that for like 8 months, and it was good pay until I got screwed over a little bit. But besides that, whatever, like it was good pay. But I left that full-time job, and they even worked my school schedule, which was great. But I left that full-time job because I wanted to do something that built my career, which was part-time. But now I'm doing a job that builds my video production knowledge.
Right.
I'm working and building upon that career, doing a part-time job. But
Yep.